So this is a 3-part series of videos on how to cup stack from the very basics, so it's okay if you've never even heard of cup stacking before. This video will cover everything from what is cup stacking to how to get your stuff to how to do even the cycle. Now this video, part 1, will cover what cup stacking is, how you do it, and the very basic series, which is 3-3-3. Now, cup stacking or sport stacking is a sport where people take cups and stack them up into certain patterns, and they try to see how fast they can get. Now, cup stacking is so wide that there are even tons of world records and competitions for it. But from the very basics, this is the kind of cup that you use. It's a pretty basic cup. There are a couple different kinds, but this one's the most normal one besides all the lizards all over it. It has 3 holes in the top which lets the air come through, so you can't really use just cups from your cupboard. They'll stick together, but these are specially designed to be able to come in and out of each other really easily so that you can cup stack fast. So as I said before, these are the basic kind of cups. They come in all different colors. The fact that there are lizards on it don't matter. This is a special kind of set where there's actually a timer built onto the bottom, but that's not important right now. There are lots of different kinds of cup stacks that are used for different purposes. Now these are the normal kinds. There are also ones that are metal, and these help build up the muscles in your arms so that when you come to cup stack the lighter ones, you can do it even faster. Besides those, they also make miniature ones, which are more just for fun. They are really small, and they actually make mini cup stacking mats for them so that they fit on a little mat. These are the mini cup stacks. And they're also metal mini cup stacks, but I'm not really sure what muscles you'll be building up with those. But they're still fun to use. Now they also make jumbo ones that are about this tall, and you actually have to use your entire arm to cup stack. But I don't have any of those here right now. Now the newer ones that they've been making are called the Cup Stack Pro series, and they actually have a large hole at the top. They do the same thing. They're just 3 holes here and 1 hole here, but virtually they're the same. Now, when you cup stack, besides the actual cups, you need to have a mat, which is this big. And like I said, there are also miniature mats that they make that are this big for the mini cups, and the regular timers attached to these as well. But you also need a timer. Now these timers are for the older mats, and you actually peel this apart to put them in the holes and actually magnetize the clip on. Now this is the basic setup of the mat and timer. Now when you put the cups on, you have 12 cups in every set, no matter jumbo or mini or regular size. In the most basic set, you start with 3 on the right, 3 on the left, and 3 in the middle. But with later sets, you actually, and harder ones, you actually add the other 3 cups of the 12 and put them on the middle set. Now, once you get the timer clipped on with the magnet, it's a pretty simple design. Of course, mine's out of battery right now, but theoretically, you turn the power on, and after each use, you just hit the reset button, obviously. Now, you use the timer by putting, like the hands show, 1 hand on this side and 1 hand on the other side, although I can't do that because I have to hold a camera. So, when the light turns green, right there, you lift them up and the timer starts counting. And when you want the timer to stop, you have to hit both hands on either side at the same time, and the timer will turn off. Now that's when you can actually see your cup stacking time, and once you've recorded it down, you can just hit the reset button again. Now for the actual cup stacking part. Now, when you're first studying cup stacking, it's best to only start with 9 cups because there are 3 main patterns that you do with cup stacking. Those are the ones that people actually have Guinness World Records with. Now, you can do anything you want with the cups. If you want to build a strange pyramidal, I don't know what to call this, tower, and have some fun, you can go ahead and do that. But if you go to a competition, they're never going to ask for anything like that. Now, the 3 basic ones are the 3, 3, 3, which what you do is you stack 3, 3, and 3. This is an awkward hand sideways view because the camera's right in my way. And then you take them down. The second pattern that you can do is you do 3 cups. And if you had 6 cups like you're supposed to, you do 6 and then 3 again. This is only really slow because the camera is right in my face. Now, then you take those down again. Now, the cycle I'll show you in the 3rd video because there's no way I can do that with this camera here. But the most basic idea of cup stacking is you stack pyramids starting with the stack to your left, always to the middle, and then the one on the right. Now, when you come to take the stacks back down, it is very important that when you finish taking down the last stack, you have to, well, when you're finished putting it back up, in order to take all of the cups back down, you have to start with the left side. Since you started stacking them up, left, middle, right, you have to stack them down, left, middle, and right. So basically, cup stacking is where you take cups and you stack them into pyramids after you use the timer, and then when the light turns green, you let it go, and you stack left, middle, right. Then you come down to take them down from left, middle, right. Right there is what I showed. It was the most basic cup stacking pattern that you do at competitions and in real cup stacking. And that's where it's 3 cups on the left, 3 cups in the middle, and 3 cups in the right. So what I just showed you is you stack 3 cups just like this, 3 cups like this, and 3 cups like that. And then of course you go back to the left, stack down 3 cups, stack down these 3 cups, and you stack down these 3 cups. And at the end, you can never forget to hit your timer so that the time stops and you're able to record what it is. The whole point of cup stacking is to get faster and faster at stacking the same patterns. If there were tons of different patterns, you'd never be able to take the time to practice just one. So that's why there are 3 basic patterns that people do, and you practice these over and over again to see how fast you can get. Now, good job learning your first cup stacking routine. There's still 2 more to go, 3, 6, 3, and the cycle. The videos will be up soon, so you can learn how to do that. And after those 2 and the series is over, I'm going to do a video on tips on cup stacking, how you can make your times even faster once you've been practicing. Also, if you'd like some information on how to purchase your cup stacking equipment, what kinds of things to buy, where to buy them, there'll be also a video up soon, so look for that as well. But so far, good job. You're on the way to being a real cup stacker, so stay tuned for the later videos. Thanks for watching.